So now I want to introduce two men who truly acted heroically, one for a stranger and one for his own family. Christian Brown, his wife and two young daughters, they were staying with their family in a cabin in Hunt, Texas, which is not far from where I am. When water started rising to unprecedented levels, they miraculously survived. Also joining us now live, we've got Carl Jetter, who rescued a total stranger from a tree after she floated 20 miles down the river. Christian and Carl, thank you both for being with us. Christian, I want to start with you. So walk us through what happened. You were in your cabin with your family in Hunt, Texas. Were you sleeping when you noticed that the water was coming up?
Yeah, Brian, it was about 3:30 in the morning, and it had been storming, thundering, and lightning all night long. So we hadn't been sleeping or anything. We've been, every time there's a big lightning strike, we kind of go check on our kids, check on the water level, make sure there wasn't anything out of the ordinary, right? Because our cabin's about 30 feet above the water, so we really didn't have any concerns that the water was going to get that high. And then there was one time we just heard kind of a sloshing, banging sound, and we realized that something was a little bit off, something was different. So I jumped up. I looked out one of the back door, and I saw water streaming in through the wooden door. And then looked out the window, and I see water about 3 feet above the ground level. And we realized that okay, we had to act now. So we grabbed our kids out of the bed, um, jumped on a bunk bed, and then pretty much as soon as we got on top of the bunk bed, the back door actually gave way, and water just flowed through the cabin and just, started creating all kinds of chaos.
Oh my gosh, I'm just imagining you with your kids on the bunk bed as the water is rising. How did you, I mean, did you manage to stay calm?
It was a little bit difficult, but my wife and I tried to make sure that we were keeping our kids as calm as we could given the circumstances. Not only was it pitch black, obviously we had lost electricity. We couldn't really see anything. I had my cell phone thankfully in my pocket, so we were able to turn on the flashlight and kind of check the water levels. But I didn't want to drain the battery too much, so we would turn it off when we could. And then we'd hear more crashing, windows breaking, furniture falling over. So it was a pretty unsettling period of time.
Did you think, Christian, that you were going to have to make the decision to leave the top of the bunk bed, or did you get that feeling that the water was sort of done rising?
No, absolutely. So like I said, we realized that there was flooding when we were about 3 feet, and when we got on top of the bunk bed, we got up to about 4 feet. So it was above the doorknobs of our doors, and I was at the point where I had to make the decision of thinking, all right, do we need to stay here and hope the water doesn't continue to rise, or if we need to evacuate, how do we, what do we do? And so I ended up opening the front door, and I saw the the water just rushing by, and I saw a big branch kind of floating, not even floating by, flowing by, and I, at the time, made a decision that trying to jump out into that water, with my kids was not the best idea. And so we chose to stay in there and hope that the water wasn't going to get a lot higher. Um, and thankfully, at that point, that was about the crest of it, so it started receding once we kind of made that decision.
Yeah, thank goodness. I'm so glad you and your kids are okay. Carl, talk us through what you went through. I mean, you were on drier land, but you heard screaming late Friday night. And pick up the story from there.
Yeah, well, we had moved away from the house because the floodwaters were coming up. Our home is 26 foot off the ground, so we're elevated pretty good. But the floodwaters had completely filled the underneath, and it was across the street, so we had backed up off of that, and just watching the water to see when it was going to crest and when it might start back down. And as soon as I figured that out, then I waded in and walked walked up onto our deck, and I walked. There's a length, and I walked down it. And when I got to the end of it, then I heard screaming, help, help, help. And first I thought maybe I could tell it was a female, but I thought maybe they were in the river. It sounded like it was moving, and then I finally was able to hone in on it, and I spotted Devin in the tree across the way there, and at that point, then I just began to holler back at her as loud as I could. Hey, I see you. Um, we're gonna get you help. You need to hang on, relax as best as you can. we're going to get you out of this predicament. But I don't know how long it's going to take to do that. But you're going to have to hang on.
And so what happened? What happened next?
Well, at that point, then I immediately called 911, and I told them what was going on. And after about 20 minutes or so, I got no response, and so that seemed odd to me. So I went, and in the meantime, we'd gotten a little bullhorn from some neighbors, and we're just trying to comfort her and make sure that she understood we were there and that help was going to be on the way, because you could tell that she was in a panic mode. You're up in the tree 20 something foot in the air, and so I kept reassuring her, and then when no one came, I went and got in my vehicle, and I drove over, I don't know, a few hundred yards to where I knew there would be authorities, and I alerted a DPS agent, and I said, "Hey, there's a girl in a tree over here. We need some help, and I need to get somebody over there." And he immediately started radioing to get assets over there, and our local fire department showed up pretty quickly after that, and they weren't equipped to go get her either, but they were there to assist, and they backed their vehicle up where they've got a really loudspeaker, and we were hollering back across to her to let her know that we're here, we're going to get you, and they weren't able to get a helicopter in at that point. It was, the weather conditions were not appropriate, so they were able to get a swift water team over, one from Bernie, and then the Texas Park and Wildlife had a boat, and so they, it was just a couple of guys, and they weren't able to get all the boats in the water, but all of us and my neighbors, we grabbed a hold, pulled it down, launched it into the river, and then they were able to traverse over to the tree. I'm sorry.
Well, listen, Carl. I mean, it's amazing that you stepped in that way. You're truly a hero, Christian. I'm so glad that you made the decision to bring the kids up under the top bunk. The woman, by the way, Carl, that you saved, apparently she had no broken bones, just a bunch of bruises and scratches. So thank God for that. When you look at that map, she traveled 20 miles down the river, which is unbelievable. So we really appreciate both of you, Carl and Christian, for sharing your stories with us. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.